Hi, it's Dr. Jen. I wanted to take some time to answer questions that people had asked me and wanted the answers. So the first one we're going to talk about is bloating. So there could be multiple reasons for bloating. Let's start with the first one, which is one of my favorite topics, is the thyroid. So a sluggish thyroid or hypothyroidism can cause bloating. How? Because you're slowing down the gut, you're slowing down that migrating motor complex, you're gonna have constipation, all those issues are gonna cause bloating. So what do? You ask for a full thyroid panel, which I have videos about that. And you also do things like take the proper supplements like thyroid aid to make sure that you have the proper vitamins and minerals for your thyroid to actually function and make proper thyroid. And I remember when I was struggling with my thyroid function, this was a major cause of bloating. If you're constipated, you're gonna feel bloating. So let's talk about another topic, a reason for bloating, which would be gut dysbiosis or an imbalance in the gut flora. This could happen from a candida or yeast overgrowth. A lot of my mold patients, they get extremely bloated. And then a really big cause is SIBO or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Usually the bacteria for SIBO, they're methane or sulfur producing bacteria. So if you think about it, I explain to my patients, it's kind of like having a fraternity house and you're giving all these fraternity brothers beer or alcohol and they're just getting really rowdy and they're making a mess in there. So when you're feeding that methane or sulfur producing bacteria, they're getting all worked up, they're bloating, they're fermenting that food you're giving them, which is mostly the higher FODMAPs food, and they're going crazy. They're having a party, but it doesn't feel like a party. Your stomach looks like you're pregnant, you're so bloated, and it's extremely painful too. Your pants fit snug, all of that. Another reason is going to be our menstrual cycle. So different parts, we naturally will retain a little bit more fluid and be a little bit more bloated, okay? A little bit is okay, but not excessive. And when we look at our cycle, we want to make sure estrogen and progesterone are properly balanced. That first half of your cycle is going to be more estrogen dominant, the follicular phase. Then you get that peak of estrogen for ovulation, and then you're going to be more progesterone dominant. And the estrogen, you should be able to detoxify that properly. What I found sometimes is when people have liver stagnation or their liver is overburdened by either environmental toxins or mold can do that, and then they're not detoxifying their estrogens properly and they have an imbalance of their progesterone and estrogen. Or you can also see with getting estrogens from your environment, you can also see that. So those are some of the most common reasons for bloating. And I will say bloating is not normal. Let me repeat that. Bloating is not normal. If you're bloating, it's because something is off. So what can we do about it? Check your thyroid, get a functional stool test, such as GIFX or organic acids test. Work with your integrative physician to find that out. Thank you so much.